Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel.
持续到选举人投票，所以呢，当时民主党的选举人也在当地投票，并不是。
I feed my pets first.
My baby.
同意。那么当年的争议呢，也是一直。
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Luna over here. In today's video, we're going to talk about the difference between my first 3 years in real estate. So there are 5 different perspective and section that I'll be talking about. It's going to including the feelings that I have, type of clients, different incomes, and how I handle things, and then also my goals. Okay. So the first thing we're gonna talk about is feelings. So my year 1, when I first started as a brand new agent, the first thing that I can think of is just a lot of confusion and ups and downs. I had clients that I picked up along the way, but I don't really personally know them, and you know, they were purchasing something that's new construction and they ended up wanting to kind of buy it with skipping the agent. But that's kind of how it taught me to be tough. You know, you have to have the buyer agency contract signed before you're taking clients like that. You devote your time and energy. So those are some things that I learned. I remember my first ever deal. Joey gave me a lead. He was the listing agent. He had a listing in a very good neighborhood. So there is a buyer who wanted to see it. So he gave me the buyer investor's info, and I took him there the next day. So they didn't put in an offer until the day after. They put in a cash offer. However, he had multiple offers, and there's another offer that had a price escalation clause, which means that whoever give them the best price, they're gonna add like $500 on top of it until a certain price. So that person, the buyer agent, got the deal rather than me. And I was thinking, well, if I could just kind of, you know, tell my client to hurry up, or if I could just show them the house right away, it's very possible in order for that buyer agent to get the lead, that could be me. And I just wasn't on top of everything. I just wasn't thinking of, you know, time is of the essence. So that's something I learned. And I also remember my year 1, my broker gave me like another listing, and I was charging him 1.5. He was just trying to kind of help me, but I wasn't on top of like that. You know, I wasn't understanding my duty as a listing agent at the very beginning. So I think I messed up on something little. I remember that was the first time Joey has ever got mad at me. He wasn't mad, but he was just disappointed. And now every deal I have is mine. I kind of earned my lead. He doesn't even give me lead anymore. So, you know, that's that. Year 2, definitely with clients, I am a lot more comfortable. Time spent wise, I'm more efficient. I know what kind of clients I'm supposed to take. Some clients I don't, but I still was working kind of like both buyer and seller at the same time. So, you know, it was like kind of different. But something I realized on year 2 that I realized was year 2 was the year I started figuring out, okay, well, I'm getting comfortable now. I gotta do something else to build my pipeline. I gotta do something else to make myself different. So year 2 was the year that I really started to commit with cold calling. I realized I can't really be taking on buyers and the sellers at the same time. I gotta have to pick, like, if I want to, am I more of a buyer agent or am I more of a listing agent? So that same thing goes to you guys. Like, if you're a brand new agent, you're at year 2, you better ask yourself the question, like, do I want to be taking buyers out on weekends, or am I gonna be able to focus more on the listing side? Either way, it's fine, but in my opinion, I just think it's best if you are good at one thing rather than doing both. Also, something else I want to mention is when I joined Canon in 2018, there was another girl. She came in the same time as I did. Something that we did very differently was she was pretty friendly with one of my coworkers, so she was basically like shadowing after him. So he would he will teach her how to get business, like, you know, bunch of like knowledge that he already knows. He was just being nice, like extremely nice and help her. But I'm not that kind of person. Like, I don't like shadowing people. I kind of just want to do things on my own. So every time if I run into a question, I go to Joey. And instead of, you know, following someone's step, I was much rather kind of do things on my own and figuring out. Also, you know, I know YouTube, so I kind of like just Google and search if I don't know something. So on year 2, the same agent, right, I started to showing up in my office every day. She started to kind of like not showing up as much. She will probably show up like once a week. And in year 3, like, she completely disappeared. From what I heard, I think she recently got engaged. So like, I guess real estate wasn't really a priority to her. Some people just get in for like a part-time, or if they have family and friends who wants to sell. I think that might be her case. I mean, I'm not trying to judge her, but I'm just saying, like, if you want to use this as a full-time job, you need to commit. You got to show up every day. Something I did differently with her is I don't like things to be handed to me. Year 1, I have leads that was given by my broker. I messed up and I just was extremely uncomfortable of getting leads from people. Like, I would much rather working on my leads and just taking on responsibilities on my own. 3, this year, it's just things has been changed so much since after the summer is when I started to be really good at prospecting with FSBO and expires. And I was also keep cold calling at the same time. So I started to get referrals and social medias. It's like that was the year that I started to like snap and everything started to come back at me and start getting rewarding. You know, those are the feelings and the difference between 1 to 3 years. Also, as far as income goes, it's different too. Personally, my income first year was probably around like $50,000. And then second year was between 50 to 100K. And then third year was over 100K. So a great indicator I start to kind of analyze my progress is you gotta kind of jump from a comfort zone to a comfort zone to a comfort zone. There is no guarantee way to be successful in this business. Let me just make myself clear. There are different things you can do. You don't have to follow my steps. But what I find that's efficient and it's possible for somebody who doesn't have family friends that support you, the best way to do it is to, you know, start working with buyers or renters, whoever you can get. And then see if you like doing that. If not, then you every 6 months you switch different strategy. So I work with buyers, I don't like it, and then I start to prospecting, and then I start to working with sellers, and then, you know, like maybe year 4 I'm gonna be getting more into investment. So this is kind of the in and outs of my 3 years. And dramatically, I do realize so much difference also with like daily routines and all. Overall, year 1 was tons of working, a lot of driving, a lot of showing homes, but year 3 is definitely more staying at home. I don't know if it's because COVID, I'm just like working at home or creating content, but like honestly with listing agent, I'm more on the phone. I'm more spending time on the phone, more spending time on my future business, more creating content on YouTube, and then also just keeping my deals together. Like if you have over 5 active listings, there is a tons of time that you gotta devote yourself to your current business. You gotta read the title report, you gotta help your seller to get all the mortgage payoff and help them to get rid of all the judgment if it's on the title. You're keep in contact with the title company, and it just, you know, so those are my focus and where I spend my time right now. And yeah, I hope this guys is as informative as I want it to be. If you guys watch until this far, make sure you comment fortune cookie down below. thank you so much for watching. This is Luna over here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.